Hey, y'all, hey. Listen, okay, before we get into what this video is actually about, I just want to say forgive me for my lighting. I managed to break my ring light Sunday, and I'm working with one good eye, so I don't really know how this is going to turn out, but we're going to rock with it anyway. So, this is the second installment of my 7-step guide to getting out of your own way, Step Aside 2.0. If you have not watched the first video, it is available to watch at my YouTube, SJ Speaks. You can come over to Facebook and join the RVA Project group. It'll be there. And Thursdays at 7:30, we go live to discuss whatever comments, questions, um, anything you post in the comments here. So do like, share, and comment on this video. So last week we tackled step 1 to getting out of your own way, which was to recognize, acknowledge, and accept that it is you in your own way, for the only limitations we have on us are those that we put on ourselves, right? And if you didn't know that, now you know. You're brilliant and you can do anything. Jumping into step 2, which is actually one of my favorite steps because it's when you actually begin to do the work, okay? Step 2 is a 2-step step. I think I like saying that too. Yeah, it's a 2-step step. And the first part of step 2, part A, is to get out of the fight against yourself. Often we know what we're supposed to be doing. We know how we're supposed to be doing it, and we don't, because we tell ourselves that maybe we don't deserve it. We tell ourselves that maybe we won't be good at it. We tell ourselves a lot of things that deter us from going in the direction that we're supposed to be going in. We talk ourselves out of opportunities. We talk ourselves out of greatness and what's for us. Um, I've been guilty in the past of doing it in my love life in particular, right? But that was some me stuff that I had to fix. I was going to curse, y'all. I'm just so hard not to curse in these videos because I curse like a sailor. But listen, so don't talk yourself out of what is for you, because then you won't have it, right? You'll spend your life desiring it when you could have had it. So, you got to decide to not feed those negative thoughts and learn to believe in yourself and own that potential. If you know you're good at it, go for it. Own it all. It's yours to have. It's just waiting for you to come and get it. And that's with anything, right? So, like, once you stop feeding those negative thoughts, you own that potential, you be on your way. You got to believe in yourself, though. Like, you got to have confidence moving forward. Um, and be mindful of how you speak to and over yourself. Because our body, literally the cells in our body, feed off of our thoughts. So if you're always thinking negative things or horrible things, your body is going to feel that. Your body is going to react to that. Okay? A lot of times when we don't feel well, we're thinking about how bad we feel. And it's hard to heal, it's hard to recover, because your body is feeding off of those thoughts. So be mindful of how you speak over yourself and how you speak to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Tell yourself good things, especially in this process, because once you decide to start to get out of your own way, um, shit get real. So you're gonna have to have those pep talks with yourself to keep yourself motivated enough to keep going. You're gonna have to. Um, And lastly, for the part A to step 2, begin to detox your life by removing those toxic connections. Okay, I know you've heard it before. Everybody cannot go where you're going. It is the absolute truth. Because some people you're going to want to take on this part of your journey, but they will sink your ship. Okay? And you don't need that. They're not meant to be on this next part. I don't care how far along they've come with you in your life. Everybody is not meant to go where you're going. That's the bottom line. And you got to be okay with it. And that's not to say that you have to completely break ties, but be comfortable and be okay with the idea that maybe you got to scale back some, or maybe you have to set some new boundaries in that particular area with these particular people. Either way, don't allow it to spill into what you're trying to do. That's counterproductive. Um, and then let's get into part B of step two. And I think this is probably my favorite part. Like, this is where I began to really feel like I was making some progress in my journey of getting to live the life that I wanted to live. And that was to get off the hamster wheel. That's part B. Get off of the hamster wheel. Change some things about your daily lifestyle. You have to. You got to break the monotony of your daily lifestyle. If every day there is some bit of drama that doesn't necessarily belong to you, but it's there, do away with it. Be mindful of what you consume daily. What is your diet like? And I'm not talking about what you eat, because that's not that. Yes and no. So what you eat is your nutrition, right? Your diet, what you consume. What are you feeding yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally? What are you consuming? You got to be mindful of the conversations you engage in. You have to be mindful of the things on your social media feeds. You have to be mindful of what you watch on TV, what you watch on YouTube. You have to be mindful of the music you listen to, because all of that has the ability to somehow alter the mind, body, and spirit. So check your diet and see if maybe that can use some work, because 9 times out of 10 it can. And if it doesn't benefit you, do away with it, because you're trying to move forward. So you need as less uh, toxicity as possible moving forward. And as less unhealthy things, or, you know, yeah, no, you don't need that moving forward. So do away with it. And during this step, pace yourself. It's important to pace yourself because you don't know what lies ahead. And you have to be ready for anything, really. And if you're moving at the speed of light, if you're trying to rush the process, anything that comes up could hit you full force, because you're moving full force. And that impact may not be the impact that is going to be beneficial to you. So pace yourself in this part of the process. Pace yourself with the whole process, but especially this part, because you're just starting to do the work. Take your time walking in that new direction. Enjoy it. Allow yourself to enjoy the change and the growth and the moving forward, and allow yourself to feel the process, not just, move through it, but feel all of that. And when you begin to move forward to what it is you actually desire, my 3 rules: no rush, no pressure, no retreat. Don't rush yourself, because you have time. This particular step, the first go around, took me months. It took me months to get off the hamster wheel. It took me months to get out of the fight with myself. And that's okay. It's going everything in its time. So no rush, no pressure to do this fast, or to get this stuff done, because it's a process. And it has to happen organically. Once you decide that you want to move, you want to get out of your own way, let it be as organic as possible. So don't pressure yourself to move quickly. Don't feel like, oh, I should be here at this time. No, it's not how that works. And lastly, no retreat. Okay, because it's going to get hard. It's not going to be easy at all. I'm not even about to lie to you. That's why it took me months, because there were times I wanted to retreat, but I knew that I could not afford to. If I did, in fact, want the life that I knew that I deserved, if I did, in fact, want to be happy and not just content, I could not retreat. So when it does get rough, yes, I always say, bend as many times as you have to, and you will have to, but bend, don't break. No retreat. No retreat. Cry, stomp, spaz out, tantrum, all those things, but no retreat. Okay? Because you got to work for your win. So that's step 2, y'all, of my 7-step guide to getting out of your own way. It works. It works wonders. And I hope that this somehow resonated with you. I hope that I am speaking to something within that is ready to be out. I hope you're ready, and I hope you find you can utilize this, okay? Because you deserve to live your best life. You deserve to be your best self. You deserve to have your best relationships. You deserve to have everything your heart desires if it is not hurting anybody. So step 2, my 2-step to the 7-step guide of getting out of your own way is A, get out of fight against yourself, and B, get off of that hamster wheel. I wish you a happy healing. I wish you a peaceful journey. And I'm proud of you for just wanting better for yourself. I'm so super proud of you. So here's the thing. Thursdays at 7:30. I'll be live on Facebook, my private page, and in the RVA Project group. If you're not a part of the group, come on over and join us. This video will be posted to YouTube, so if you did not catch it, it will always be there. Step 1's video was posted to YouTube as well as the RVA Project group. Is that everything? You can catch a recap on Instagram. My Instagram is sjspeaks111. YouTube is sjspeaks. Visit www.rvaproject.com for information on whatever I have going on. Purchase your ticket for the swap meet. And have a blessed day. I love you to life. I mean it for real. Peace, y'all.